And now, for your viewing pleasure, it is now the Tuesday after with your hosts, Mario 1031. Hello YouTube, I have returned. This is my return to the web. Yes, this is the first edition of the Tuesday After. Yes, I was supposed to start this preseason. That didn't happen. Week 1, that didn't happen. But now we're on glorious week 3. 3 games into the season of a glorious NFL season. Now we bring you the highlights and the lowlights of this week in the NFL. But first, after this short break, I have to say a shout out to my sponsor. Listen, have you ever had the feeling that you needed a change in your life? You needed some help in your life. You're tired of the black, the blues, and the grays. Well, it's in effect you trying to spice up your relationship a little bit. I now present to you the red PS3 controller. Yes, it plays the same thing as the PS3 controller, the black, the blue, and the grays, but it has that sleek design, that sleek camera design, that sleek redness that says, yes, I can change, I am hip, I am cool. The PlayStation 3 DualShock controller, red design, in stores everywhere. And now, the highlights and the lowlights. At first, we start off with the NFL. The NFL always starts off high, then low. But this week, we're going to do a little different. We're going to start off with the low. First of all, the horrible offenses of the NFL this week. Yes, there has been some horrendous offenses there was. I'm going to read off a couple of teams. First of all, we're going to Carolina and Jacksonville. Yes, as they said, Cam Newton, Superman, first 2 weeks of the season, became human this week. Yes, but he did pull off a big W by beating Jacksonville, who should have never dropped their starting QB instead of another QB, but that's in the story altogether. Gerard made the game-winning touchdown pass to Greg Olsen. Yes, a former Chicago Bear, as you see my background right here. But that's another story. For the 16-10 victory. Next up, a battle of 2 backups. Seattle and Arizona. Seattle pulls off the victory with Travaris Jackson at the helm, with Cobb at the helm for the Cardinals, unless Larry Fitzgerald was pretty spectacular as always. But Jackson, being a former QB backup of the great famous, now retired, hopefully he stays that way, Brett Favre, pulls up the victory for Seattle. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have beaten the no-offense Atlanta Falcons. I don't know what's up with the Dirty Birds of the South, but the Bucs should be very proud of themselves after pulling off 2 bad weeks in the NFL. I'm sorry, they did beat Minnesota last week. They pulled off the first sorry week against the Lions. They pulled off victory against the Vikings, and now they're beating the best team in the South, the Dirty Birds, Atlanta Falcons. There was no running game. It was all passing. It was all shoot scores all the way down the field, but there was no runs. The running backs of the game was not efficient. It's the type of football that former Chelsea head coach Charles Penn would hate. All passing and no running. Finally in Dallas, the Big D comes off with a victory by kicking 6 field goals and beating the foes of the Redskins 18-16. And I tell you, Romo's been banged up plenty of times, but he's got a good challenge this week. He plays the Lions. Now I wonder how he would do with the banged up Dallas offense against the terrific Lions defense, who played horribly in the first half against Minnesota, but then you know how that goes. Now for the middle highlights. The middle highlights of the week are wins by the Browns. Surprisingly, they won again. The 49ers, yeah, they're trying to show signs of greatness with Alex Smith as QB, but I don't think that's going to happen. The Steelers, now those of y'all in Steel Country, if Peyton Manning wasn't on the opposite side of the field, y'all should have won handily. But consider the fact it was a Sunday night game, Y'all still should have won by blowout, but y'all won by 3. I'm proud of y'all. The Ravens handily putting the stomping on somebody. I guess it was Cincinnati. Yeah, the Ravens team hold well, but the offense is getting better. The Oakland Raiders. Now, how many times can you say this within a year? The Oakland Raiders have gotten a team now. They won their last game, which is very good. You know, they've been getting better. The Tennessee Titans, they lost the star wide receiver, but they won. So I can say that. And now, before we get to the high performance offense of the game, I want to give you another word for our sponsor. Now, folks, I'm going to tell you something. You've seen the movies. You've seen all 3. You've seen part 1, blockbuster hit. Part 2 was, the critics bombed it and nailed it. Part 3, critics loved it, but the audience bombed it and nailed it. But you've seen the movies. You probably got them on DVD. But now I present to you Transformers the shoes. Yes, these sleek little Transformers shoes come in kid sizes for all your children to wear. All the kids you've seen from the 1980s cartoon that you took to see to the movies have now come in a nice little shoe package. You can get these shoes at Kmart. Plug! Your local Kmart sell these shoes for a nice size and for a nice price. Get them today. Remember, it's Transformers. Your kid ain't transforming without Transformers. Okay. And now for the high performance offense of the week. New Orleans Saints come off big against the Houston Texans. But y'all gotta be a little surprised because both quarterbacks did very well. Matter of fact, both offenses did pretty well. The Saints had 454 total yards of offense, and the Texans had 473 total yards of offense. Breeze for the Saints threw for 370 yards, and Schwab for the Texans threw 373 yards. Well, you know, I can say the Saints pulled off the victory off some trickery and some treachery, but the Saints are starting to look like the Saints again. And when they go marching in, I hope they go marching in the Indy. Well, let's just hope. That's the NFC. And let's see. There was also Deja Vu. The Deja Vu of the week is sponsored by the PlayStation Network. Long live play. And Madden NFL 12. If you ain't got a rival, well, you just suck. The Deja Vu of the week is Green Bay, Chicago. I do hate to say this. I hate to bring this up because I'm a loyal Bears fan. But, as in the NFC Championship, the Green Bay Packers did handle the Bears mighty nicely. And the Green Bay Packers came up with a 27-17 victory. Cutler didn't look too bad, but Aaron Rodgers did better. Green Bay defense did better. And the Bears will be back next week. But that's another story. This week's Shocker Award goes to the Buffalo Bills. Now, if y'all were like me, this week's picks was fairly easy. But there were some fairly good shockers, and the New England-Buffalo game was one of them. If y'all were like me, y'all went New England, Tom Brady across the board. Now let's show some Patriot haters, which there's not many of y'all out there, but that's another story. But the Buffalo Bills handled themselves very well and pulled off a great, tremendous victory to put themselves atop the AFC East, which is very well for them because from here on out, the Bills play like they did before, they can look at another Super Bowl. If they don't, well, bottom of the barrel. This week, WTF award goes to the Minnesota Vikings. Now, I don't want a certain somebody to say I'm giving props to the Lions, but the Vikings, come on, y'all played 3 great games, 3 great first halves, but did not finish. The coach, if they do it again, the coach needs to be fired. And y'all need to throw a heavy dose of AP at y'all. That's Adrian Peterson for y'all don't know. Donovan McNabb needs to throw the ball more. AP needs to run the ball more. And if y'all going to throw some players in the defense, y'all got to step it up badly. 20-point lead blown against the nifty Detroit Cats? Come on, y'all got to be better than that. Y'all just suck badly. The purple people eaters are not what they're supposed to be, and the fans in Minnesota are hating it. Hockey season's coming up, and Wild, are y'all listening? Y'all could take these fans away from the Vikings. I'm just throwing it out there. And now, before I get to my commentary, I want to do another sponsor a favor. And this sponsor goes by the Mitchell & Ness. Yes, as you can see, I have my own Mitchell & Ness Walter Payton jersey. Nicely stitched. You know, a little warm, ragged and weird, but, you know, Mitchell & Ness does good, does proud. Buy the jersey, support the old timers, and the all timers, and the greats. Mitchell & Ness, where legends are born again. Okay, this week's commentary goes from the 3-0 Detroit Lions. Yes, the Lions. I don't believe I'm saying this. The Lions are 3-0 for the 2011 season. However, as I was listening to the radio, I was listening to ESPN. I was listening to 97.1 The Ticket. And understandably so, the Lions, they come up correct. They say the Lions make the playoffs. However, the Lions haven't played nobody yet. Let's start. Tampa Bay. Who's Tampa Bay? I hate to say this. Tampa Bay is nobody. Tampa Bay's got Josh Freeman. Yes, they came so close to making the playoffs, and the Lions beat them again. But like I said, who's Tampa Bay? Kansas City. Matt Castles ain't the quarterback where he once was in New England. The offense of Kansas City sucks balls. The defense of Kansas City, well, come on. 30-something to 3 blowout? No said. And y'all beat the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, man, the Vikings. I just mentioned about the Vikings in the WTF award. I'm not going there again. But Lions' first true test this week against the Dallas Cowboys. And the beat-up offense of Dallas Cowboys led by Tony Romo, which Terrell Owens once said, "That's my quarterback. My quarterback. Man, dog, hating on my quarter." No, I'm not going there. But anyways, that's the first test. And then the Monday night game in Ford Field against the Bears. My team. Now, if y'all beat Dallas, I'll come on and say, yes, y'all did well. Y'all did great. That's just test number 1. And if y'all beat the Bears, well, I can say, yeah. No, I'm not going there with you. Forget that. No. Now, this is my own personal commentary to my brother. I love him dearly. Chuck0373. I'm going to tell you this. To all the haters of the NFL of the Detroit Lions, there's no haters of the Detroit Lions. The truth is, they're the Detroit Lions. They've been a stepping stone in the NFL forever. Now they have a chance to turn around. However, they won't do it. They'll finish the season 8-8. 2 losses to Chicago. They'll beat Green Bay once. If you're lucky, you beat Atlanta and New Orleans. But the Lions don't play nobody. They don't. I'm sorry. And I told you this before, they don't play nobody. All y'all Lions fans, I'm sorry, y'all Lions don't play nobody. But, anyways, this is a Tuesday after. Please come back and look for me on the Friday before, where I'll be giving you my top picks of the week, my upset picks of the week, and I'm telling y'all, come see me. Now, I know last week was a struggle, but believe me, New England will not lose again. Till then, this is Mario 1031, aka Mr. Know-It-All, saying all, and saying, live long and prosper, be healthy, and if you are cheer quarterbacks out there, get on the field. Peace.